What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my Madden 25 connected franchise, and we are 1-1-0 on the season, and we are kicking off this episode against the Chiefs. They have not won a game yet this season, even though they look like they have a pretty decent team, but I'm not exactly sure who they have played yet so far. So hopefully we can start this episode off with a nice victory. And we start off here all the way in the second quarter. The first quarter had nothing good to show, but they do kick it off right here with a nice little short pass to Adrian Peterson. And he was an absolute animal this game. So it was really hard for me to stop him. That was his first reception right there, and it was 18 yards. But overall, the whole game, I just could not defend it all, really. So they do have another pass right there. I believe that's Julio Jones, but I may be wrong. They do have Jason Campbell. He actually played very well this game. And I was thinking maybe I want to give Tim Tebow a couple reps in a couple games from now. But look at that screen pass for Reggie Bush. And that juke almost got him, but he did actually grab his leg and wrapped him up before he could get a big gain. But right here, what a pass to Desean Jackson. Desean Jackson has been nothing but fantastic this whole series because I'm an Eagles fan myself, so I'm not being biased or anything saying that he's just that good. He is that good in the game as well. He did actually get to the Pro Bowl because Andre Johnson's hurt, so he did replace him. But so now we're back. It is still tied, but I am doing really good on offense at this point. They really cannot stop Russell Wilson or Reggie Bush. That combo together is very good. And right there in the fourth quarter, we get a last-second field goal for the victory, and the Chiefs are still winless on the season. So nothing like the beginning of the season they had this last NFL season. So, well, I guess it's still kind of the current one, but they're in the postseason at this point. So, yeah, and that makes us 2-1-0. Unfortunately, we did not win the first week against the Redskins. We did lose that game. But ever since then, we have been coming back strong, and we are ready to keep on winning because playoffs is our big picture. And if we continue like this, we will be there, no doubt. And I just want to look at Cribs here, see how much experience he's gained, because I wanted to look at about upgrading his catching. But it's actually really expensive XP-wise to upgrade that for him. So maybe over the next season, he'll gain a lot more XP. And then I'll be able to upgrade his catching because I want to get it to at least 80. But he actually has been seeming to be a lot better the last couple of games with his catching. So I guess maybe it was just the first couple of games he was just getting used to the team. I'm not sure. But he actually has been playing a lot better. So I'm just going to scout here. And I was looking at getting another halfback for the draft because Brandon Jacobs is our backup, and he's getting a little bit older. And Reggie Bush, I think he's only 27, 28, so he's not that old. But it would be nice to have a nice backup. So I'm just going to spend on the major things for me: carrying, catching, stiff arm, juke, elusiveness, trucking. And it looks like this guy will be a power back. 96 trucking. Oh my days, but only 75 speed. So he will definitely be a power back. So it would be really good to replace Brandon Jacobs, because that's basically what Brandon Jacobs is. But Jacobs does have a little bit better speed than this guy. So maybe over the next couple of years, if we happen to get that guy, then we can just upgrade his speed and make him an absolute animal. Because he is only 20 years old, so I'm not exactly sure if he's going to be in the draft or not. But we come up against the Broncos in the second game of this episode, and they are, I think it said 2-1-0 or 1-2-0. Yeah, I think it was 1-2-0. So they're not exactly having a fantastic start to the season either. Right there, a nice little shot or a nice little pass to Hawkins. And I'm not sure who they have for quarterback. Okay, it just said right there, Carson Palmer. So they definitely don't have as good as a quarterback as they do in real life for Peyton Manning. But they were playing very well on offense, but their defense was not very good at all. And you can see whenever I play here, and this next play, which is our very first offensive play, you'll see what I mean when they cannot defend this game.
No, I'm not afraid to die. Look up in the sky and you will see me fly. I said, oh my.
Of course, that was Desean Jackson who caught that, and a very nice pass from Russell Wilson again. But right here, Jackson unfortunately could not get that, and Russell Wilson kind of underthrew him. So we do get the interception right before halftime. So that was a very poor decision on my part because I should have just did a short pass or whatever. Right here, so many Eagles dive over the ball and do not pick it up. So they do get the field goal right before halftime. So a little bit unfortunate on my part, but I'm getting all kinds of alerts going off. But Reggie Bush is wide open, but I decided to pass it to Jackson because he was wide open as well. 2 receptions, 96 yards. This is my go-to receiver, no doubt. Right there, Jackson once again, juke move, touchdown, 2 touchdowns for the Eagles, both by Jackson. This guy is an absolute animal. That's his 25th career touchdown in the NFL. So he is just, he's only going to go up because he's young as well. So with all the XP I gained from this season for him, I'm just going to increase, because he doesn't need help with his speed. I would probably just increase his elusiveness and his catching. So, and we are up by 4 right there. And Jackson again gets the ball. So I don't even know. Words cannot even describe how good this guy is. So we do finish off the game with a field goal, and that makes it 17-10. And we won both games this episode, and that puts us to 3-1-0, and that makes the Broncos 1-3-0. So we are doing very well, but Cowboys, as you can tell, are undefeated. They're 3-0-0, so they still have a game to play. Hopefully they lose while we simulate right there, but unfortunately they do win. So they're definitely going to be our biggest threat this season. I don't know how the rest of the team or the rest of the division looks. I think the Giants are 2-2-0, something like that. So they're not really a big threat, but that is going to wrap up episode number 3. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned.